All right, welcome to the Moosejaw RC Hour. I'm a little late. The microphone wasn't bleeping, so I had to do a quick reboot, but it looks like it's working now. Let me know that you can hear me. Anyways, welcome to the Moosejaw RC Hour. It's a Monday, and man, I am hot here. Let's see. Let's kind of get some of these lights down a little bit. Trying to work on the ambiance of this channel, but I think we're getting a little bit better. And you can hear me. Well, thank you, Phoenix, and thank you for joining me. We got Brian G. Hey, look at Brian G. I hope you're still here. Hope I didn't lose you. And my good friend Phoenix. Who else we got here? Well, we got some other people that will join us later. So there's two of you. So let's go. Again, welcome to the Moosejaw RC Hour. This is where we rant and rave, and maybe what I'm going to start doing is just, start building things. And I want to focus on Mondays, the Moosejaw RC Hour, just working on things I need to catch up on. So it's not what's on the bench, and it's not scale news or anything like that. It's just me catching up and what we're going to do. And I'm going to focus on my stuff instead of moose jobs and all that, even though we do have a moose job tonight. So we have that. Oh, there's some lurkers. Okay, cool. Pablo, hey, sounds perfect here in New Jersey. Good to hear you. Alar, good morning, Alar. Oh man, Alar, I hope everything's okay. I heard there was a little brouhaha against your what is it, president, prime minister? I can't remember. I saw something in the news that somebody didn't report, but I saw it, and I hope all is well. I hope all is well. We'll see, right? We're all in together. But it's good to see you here. Okay, then leave. Okay, hello all. You have no idea. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, something that happened in some other country, but it deals with Estonia. That's all I know. I'm looking out for you. So anyways, it's been happy Veterans Day. Thank you to all our veterans who are serving and who have served. All right, and I think Phoenix fits into that as well, and maybe some of you as well. Again, thank you for your service. I never got to serve. I was a young lad trying to find my way, and I tried to join the Navy. I went to Oakland, did the whatever test, the ASVAB test and physical test, and lo and behold, I was 11 pounds overweight, and the Navy wouldn't take me. So I went home after all that. The Marine guy, he's like, "Oh, where are you going?" "Oh, I'm 11 pounds over. I gotta go home and lose weight." "Oh, we'll take you." I'm like, I don't want to join the Marines. Sorry. Thank you, but no thanks. Then I went home and then found a job, and I never got to do that. I was always like in the Navy. I always wanted to travel the world and such, but again, alas, I did not. And here I am with you folks. But thank you for you folks that have served. Any case, what we got going on today? Well, we still need to work on this. It's not quite looking the way I want. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Plus, I have some light down here. But we do have an overhead camera. That's going. That's nice. All right. And we do have our right screen. All right. We got that. And we have our outro, but we'll wait for that. Whoop, nope. There we go. See? We're doing the intro again. Too many buttons. Hello from Sacramento. Hello, Robbie. Hope you're doing well. Marines will teach you how to eat crayons. I think I did that in kindergarten. I'm good. I don't need to do that. In any case, what we got going on here tonight, folks, is before we begin, if you could be so kind, hit like, subscribe, and all that kind of jazz and so forth. And I'm glad I finally figured out what I want to do with the Moosejaw RC Hour instead of me just, showing up late or maybe on an off day. Just like I said, working on my projects for me. But today is kind of my project, kind of not. And we will switch screens here. Overhead camera. And what we got, folks, is Moose Job number... Gosh, I don't even know what number it is. We'll figure that out. And this is a Phoenix, obviously. But I am now subscribing to Mr. James Knight Customs 3D printing service, files really, not a service of printing them. We did invest in a bamboo. It's amazing. It is all that and hyped up. Please get one. But then I can print, I'm allowed to print James's files for you. For a fee. I don't know what that is yet. I'm hoping that we get a Facebook group so us other people who are got a printer can start printing out things for people and see what price point we're looking at. I have no idea with that, and we're not there yet. What I am doing though, I am showing this. I'm showing off here soon me printing parts for you through this one model for excuse me, my friend Travis in North Carolina there, who's a mod squad with Harley and Scale Builders Guild live stream and so forth. And this is for him. He traded me a Fordyce body for a Moosejaw. This was when Fordyce bodies weren't available. This is when they first came out and so forth. And then I made the offer to paint him a Moosejaw. And he's been very patient, as always, and now I'm finally getting to it. And why not show off what I'm hoping to do with the Moosejaw RC Body Shop side of things, which is to not overburden myself with commissions, which I still am, but we're kind of saying no to commissions for a while, and we're gonna get caught up with those. But we're gonna start doing moose jobs that are going to be available on my website, and you know, I'll post them on Instagram and so forth. And what it is me just going full ham on, whoops, there I go again, on an RC body of my choice, I guess you would say. I will have to say my number one commissions are Vanquish and that, not a problem, followed by Proline, of course. And then after that, it's kind of wide and varied. So I'm just wanting to pick a body, paint it up, Knight custom it up, and even little other things that I could do, maybe flocking, maybe scale accessories, just anything. Here's this painting type thing, art, and if you want to buy it and put it on a shelf or ruin it in the trail. And I hope, my mantra is always trail them. I hope I ever trail them, because they're meant to look good outside. So that's where I'm heading, and that's what this paint job is all about. Hello, Radraff. Hello, Mr. Moosejaw. Good evening to you. That was paste. That's probably true. Or watercolor paint. What was the paint? The finger painting. Remember that in kindergarten? So, flocking around and find out. Yes. I was going to flock this, but it's kind of a race mantra, and I doubt they really have carpet in the race car. So, salute to you. We got through the weekend, kind of, and so forth. So, let's go back to the overhead camera. So, what we have so far is a Gazoo Racing. Travis is a big Toyota fan, and we're going with the Knight Custom SEMA. You've probably seen that SEMA Toyota FJ, metallic light blue with a track underneath it to, you know, go over the rocks and everything and so forth. And it looks amazing. It's amazing machinery. So James made some 3D printed parts based on that, including the wonderful blower, which there we go, which I think turned out really good. Whoops, there we go. I'm really happy with that detail that I did. The little, what are they called, louvers there, flaps. I just put red vinyl on top of those, and then I put air vent tape strips across that, plus across on this little chrome part. So I like that. It looks cool. All right, and yeah, so we got that. We went with the Gazoo Racing scheme. We got good old gunmetal on top, It didn't turn out as dark as I thought it would, which is good. I didn't want it too dark, but I didn't want it too light. And again, we went with some of the Gazoo Racing. We got some, oops, there we go. We got some wonderful stencils that I created and so forth. And actually, it went really easy. I was really surprised. Probably the one thing that helped with this part, with all these little edges of the door and everything with a stencil, and you can probably do it with masking tape too, is you put your stencil on there, or tape, and get a blow dryer, a hair dryer, and just put a little heat there and let it, and then push down, and it kind of adheres pretty well, and it creates some nice clean lines. So we got that going. And we're not completely done yet. I think in the garage. No, I got them here, but I didn't quite get them painted for you. But I got the side panels. But this went really well. I was really happy with this. This we just masking tape, and I cut out the black first, then the red, and then took everything off. Put my stencils on here for the white, and did all the rest later on. It takes a while because. You know, you have to back, before you add a red or even a black, you have to back it with silver first, because if not, that red will bleed through the white or the black will bleed through. So it's kind of a process. And we still got more to do. We're gonna do a Gazoo Racing sun visor, whatever, you know, kind of the window visor that goes across there. That's gonna look good, and I'm happy with it. What else we got with it is that I did primer and did the cage, and then we also did the wonderful roll bar there, so that will look pretty much like this with the panels and all that. So I don't think we're going to get to that tonight because I still have to finish the rear quarter panel, so we're going to politely put that away, and we're going to see what we can do tonight. Let's see, flocking? Someone say flocking? Hey Tim, how you doing, Tim? Hope you're doing well. Dana, hey, hello Dana. Man, you're up late. You're East Coast, right? You're pushing 11 o'clock here. 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 12, if I'm not mistaken. That's a Kazoo Rad. Thank you. I like it. It's, you know, I'm finding I got so many schemes on my phone that I'm waiting to do. In fact, I saw that there's a new, gosh, I hate to think it's AI, but I'm pretty sure it's a real car, and they made a new Toyota Celica with the old rally colors, and I'm like, ooh, let's save that. Let's save that for another paint scheme for another time. Kazoo. Is it Kazoo? Better be G. You guys just spelled with a K. Now you got me worried. Pushing midnight around there. Yes, it is. Okay, there you go. That looks good, Moosejaw. You ever play around adding the 2JZ Harley cover underneath? 2JZ Harley cover underneath. Might not fit with the air scoop on top, though. I don't know. I did talk to, if we're talking about Harley designs, which I'm pretty sure we are. I talked to him about his files, because I said, are you going to plan on subscribing, you know, like what James is doing? And he said, no, just pay me, just buy the file each time you use it, which I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, my credit score will go up. But what I think I'll do is, I said, well, if I use it, I'll just send you some money. And what have you. But in the end, he said whatever's easy, whatever, it's up to me. He's not really worried about it. Well, he's driving this nice, cool Corvette. But we'll see about that. Okay, can you start? Buck Dandy's here. Yes, I can start. Take two. If you hear my dog snoring in the background. Now she's looking at me. So what we also got, and what we could put together, is the interior. Ta-da! And again, well, God, I forgot my shoe goo. So we'll see what we do. I might have to run out and get some shoe goo. Because shoe goo's good. And maybe double-sided. I got double-sided tape. So we did the interior. And that was kind of easy. Just black. I cut out the protective film and painted red. And this is a little TS Bright Red from Tamiya. And this is just red. So I did, after some poly paint, spray it with bright red to get it come through. I did a lot of that, what's it, air vent tape thing around there in details. So we got that. Boy, my phone does pretty good there. Alright, so we kind of put that detail there. And some other, you know, we cut out part of the stickers from the Vanquish thing and put the radio dial in and so forth. I already cut out that one, so we'll leave it as is. How many dials, how many stereos can you have in a Phoenix? Apparently 2. And these are the 3D print from Mr. James Knight as well. So we got that. We have our headrest too, which I'm still gonna, we'll see. I might just call it as is, or I was gonna paint the Gazoo, the GR on them, and maybe Toyota here, or GR here and Toyota here. So I don't know yet. I might just call it good and go for it. Put it together tonight and get it. Or I could put it together and then just do that later. I gotta snap that one's in tight. Come on, easy, easy. There we go. Wow. Alright. Dashboard, again from Knight Customs. We did, see if it's just mirror, so just move the way you need to. Again, I use a lot of that air vent tape, and I cut out the dials from the Vanquish sticker, and these are just painted with the dials and so forth. And it came out good. And this isn't the one that's going to operate, obviously. It's just a stationary driver and so forth. On our driver, we did have a matte siding, but I thought, well, it's Gazoo Racing, so I found an old Element helmet head, and we put them on there instead. But we did the Gazoo colors. Then I was almost afraid it was gonna look like Harley Quinn a little bit, Batman-ish. So with the gloves, I just really aged them with some diluted black, so they look worn. Other than that, and there's some flesh color there. There's a flesh wound. That's our driver. He goes right on in and so forth. Put that in, slips right in his hand. Put that there. So good. And then our cage, PLA matte white, but I painted it. And you know, PLA inside a body, I don't think it's going to have too much issues with heat. Plus, he's in sunlight. I don't know. I don't know how humidity does with PLA. But it should be fine. We are going to open up the windows, cut up the windows, put a window net on one side and so forth. So we're going to put that together because I think it's pretty set. I might run and I could slip in these things once I'm done with them. Or maybe I'll just put them in. We'll call them good. Maybe we'll put some Vanquish stickers on there. Long time no see, people. Hey, Ray, life has been really busy. Yeah, you have been busy. Dr. Danny's in the room. Thank you. It's good to be here. I'm so honored. Oh, boy. Hey, OT. Yeah, all the controls there make it awesome. Good, good. I'm glad you like that. It's funny how you could smooth it with the vent tape. You can work it on there and then keep working it. The adhesive they use is like shoe glue in a way, but it just stays there. That's the pesky part. But cutting it, pretty easy to slice, and then kind of smoothing out with your fingerprint, with your finger or thumb, and just it could work it out smooth and maybe not perfect. Usually I try to smooth on the edge of a table and then put it on, but it came out really nice. I kind of like it. And again, it's SEMA. It's a SEMA theme from Mr. James Knight, so why not? So we have that. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to save some comments here, and I'm going to run and get my shoe goo, because why not? You know? I am the only one who hears an echo. You only hear an echo. Echo? Really? That's weird. I don't have... maybe it's coming out of my speaker here. I don't think so. Shouldn't be. See if that sounds better there, sir. I have a small crowd of element heads too. A small crowd. Could you have dyed the cage with orange or red? I could have. I probably could have, but I used the Tamiya TS paint, the model paint on the model side, or the AS, and go from there. And like I said, it's inside. It's going to be protected in this. I'm not too worried about that. You know, this part, I did make this out of PLA carbon fiber and on the bamboo. I don't know how Travis drives. That's always a thing to consider, how you drive, your style of driving. If you're not like Josh and just throwing it everywhere, you'll be fine. If you drive like Matt, who's very careful, even though he has some outtakes where he does wreck the thing or falls off cliffs, but you know, it's just about how to drive. And for me, I have my FMS Willys truck, Jeep. It's not a truck, but my Willys Jeep, and it is a trail truck, so I drive that like it's a real thing and not tip it over, because I hate to think if it tip over and would break. Before I go get the shoe goo, other things that we have with these Knight Customs 3D print, and we'll move some stuff out of the way before we really get to full on this, is, well, here's the rear panels, so we can show you that. And they have these fenders, so you cut out the fenders, and let's get the right one. And I can't wait. I had to order some hardware. It says James recommends M 1.5 by 5, but I was playing around with some 2mm I had, and I thought that seems a little bit better, and I have that, and I gotta wait till that comes in on Wednesday, Amazon says, and we'll put these fenders in there too. Again, these are carbon fiber PLA, so they should handle the heat, should handle a little abuse. They might get scratched, and I just primered them and painted red on the cab. They look really, 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 really good. Let's get the cab here. Make sure I get the right one. Yep. And again, just cutting the fenders, James Knight just did a great design. Looks like a perfect fit. So we got that as well. That's going to really look cool. And like I said, the idea of this is to highlight one, Moosejaw's, but two, that I can print Knight Custom stuff for you. Raw or even custom them up too. So we'll see that. Oh my god, the cliff, I remember that. I'm sure Matt wants to forget it. Other parts that come with the SEMA, we have this different mount for your radiator that goes in the back bed. It'll go like this, and it kind of hooks up with the cage right there. You can see the little scoops and everything. I really wish it was done painting, because then I could put it all together. We have the grill, and I just painted it black, and I'm going to keep the grill part, the mesh, I guess you would say, the PLA, there we go. I'm learning this new camera. Oh, it auto focuses too. Wow, this is cool. The carbon fiber PLA gray. We'll put that behind there. I was thinking red, but it's like, we don't want to do too much of that. Other parts it comes with, radiator cooler, or transmission cooler, right? That's what that is. I'm not a mechanic, as you can tell. And then we got the tailgate, which is pretty nice. We might put a Gazoo Racing logo here, or maybe one. I think I had one here, and then maybe something else there. I can't remember. Or we might leave it blank. I don't know yet. Print turned out really good. There's a little rough edges there, and that bolts right into. You can see these little bolts right here. They'll bolt right into the cage and be solid on there, which is nice. Nice design. All right, so we have all that, and that's going to be awesome. But I really wish I had these panels done so I could put it all together now. And I don't want to paint in the house, in my room, and get headaches. Or give Mrs. Moosejaw a headache and her yelling at me. So we don't want that, that's for sure. So what we're going to do, we're going to work on the interior, and I think maybe put the grill on. We could do that if I could find... Oh man, do I have to find that part? Ugh. See, this is all pieced together from cages that... I don't know why I have so many Phoenix cages. And they're not... there was one still in a bag, and I don't know if I brought that in here. Damn it. Because I might need something to finish. I need that one piece to finish the... no, I should have that somewhere. Man, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll just do the interior first. So... And I've been like going through all my boxes trying to piece this together, like even the pieces that go on the rear cage and everything, and to hook up to the quarter panels and the hardware, and there's coarse hardware and all that fun stuff. And I got to find I want to find a spare tire thing too. So if you will forgive me, I'm going to run and get the shoe goo and see if I can't find real quick. And I'm going to move my backdrop here. See, I kind of locked myself in here in a way. I've got my old rack, but it's blocking the door. I'll be right back. Keep yourself amused. Phoenix, tell a joke. Oh, man. Not prepared. There we go. Back. Put this back here behind that door like it doesn't exist. There we go. All right. Oh man. So I probably put it. Let's see. Do we have it here by chance? Nope. It doesn't look like it. We got more stickers. That's good. Where are you? Nope. So I have to go through the box that I found the parts for and go all over again. But we'll get my hardware out. We'll put this, see how far we can get putting this interior together. Still there? Okay, what do we got here? Let's hear it. I don't think I have any family-friendly jokes. What about the kidnapping at school? Good news, they woke him up. Hey now. Alright, so first off, we got to put our driver in. Alright, so let's go over the overhead. And yeah, let's put this interior together. Part of this pain in the butt, I mean, it's a great body. I'm not going to complain. So these are shoe glued in here. You don't have to bolt them in anything. But the thing is, after you paint it and everything, it takes about a good hour to put this all together. So, you know, it's quite a, I don't want to say it's complicated, but it's not extremely easy. Pardon me. I don't mean to do this, sir. We're going to glue you good, though. But it does take some time. And then when you move parts around, like we do, like a bin, it takes even longer. Because I don't know where that is. For the life of me, I don't know. I'm just trying to hit the edges. Thing about shoe glue, if it comes, you know, oozes out, it's amazing how easy it is to maybe just X-Acto knife it a little bit and then pull it out, pull it away, which is nice. I think I'm good there. I don't need too much. All right, I gotta go check out work. About 14 hours a day. Time for dinner. Eat some. What's for dinner, Ray? Wait a minute. What's for dinner? Why are you rushing off? We're going to put this where we want the dashboard first and then slide the guy in because he does move left and right a little bit with the wheel. So we'll hold him in place, pull the wheel out, and there we go. We'll let him sit. Definitely some shoe glue here and there. He's a little glossy right there. We'll work that up with the... Again, sorry, sir. I know I don't know you, but, you know. There we go. I think everything else is kind of solid. Yeah, it feels good. So we'll let that sit for a while. No idea. Where you're out of town still, Ray? Where are you at? Maybe you can recommend something. All right. Later, taco. All right, so I know I have some double-sided tape, but I'm just going to use Gorilla Tape. And man, my dog is snoring. Let's see exactly where this goes. So we have that. Okay. So we're going to lay this across. And it's a little excessive, I know. But we're going to put this on here first. And then press down. The print's really nice. It's totally enclosed all around it, which is not like the, obviously like the cut that with that, like the Lexian, of course. Come on, get a good cut. There we go. Put that away. But it's pretty good. And we can lay it flat, and we could push down on that a little bit. Can't wait to see all this done. What color wheels will we put on this? That's a good question I ask myself. If I was Travis, I would use obviously some Falcon tires. Cut this. Gorilla Tape's really thick. There we go. And we might have some excess here, but that's okay. I would think gold inners, you know, the gold wheels. Red ring, black inner, IFRs, and of course scaled hardware. That's just me. So I would play with gold, black, and red. You could play with gold. Well, you could do clear too. If you want to really, you can go clear, red, and black. That will definitely get the scheme of everything. Alright, so we just put, he should be pretty much set in there. I think he's pretty good. We just put the wheel back in place and line it up center. And it should slip in because it has been. Might be sticking to that wedge a little bit. Yep. Pull back the Lexan. Maybe too much. There we go. Maybe this way. Maybe pull on the Lexan and then put it in the wheel. Nope, it's not going. Come on, you were just going. You were just there. Let's see what we're doing here. How are we getting lined up? We got a little excess tape. So before we commit too much, let's get that ridge off of there. And let's not get our fingerprints on there. There we go. There we go. Now we should fit in just, yep. Maybe. There we go. There we go. Center that. Press down. And it's in there forever. Alright. There we go. We're all glued in. Shoe glued. Double-sided tape. Is it loose? Nope, not loose. I'm just feeling the wheel in the hands. I could, you know, we could do more there, but I think it's just fine. Maybe some CA glue later on just to tighten it up. Press down on there. And so forth. Alright. Screw it, we're going to put these in. I like these headrests. It's a good detail. James Knight thinks of everything. There's going to be some excess at first, but we're going to fix that later. This one I had a little loose, but man, that glue keeps it right in place. That's perfect. This might not take time at all. Like I said, this paint job has been going together really well. I was really happy with it. Let's get some of this excess out here. There we go. I was really surprised. Usually there's something. There we go. Alright. See? This is going. This is easy. Man, I wish I could find that piece for the grill. It's kind of irking me. Alright, so I think we're done with the shoe glue. I'll let that sit. Oh, not quite. So there's two things. Well, he says, you know, there's a hole there. You can't quite see it. On all four posts. Or what do they call it? Stand-outs? Not stand-outs. Whatever. But there's no holes here. So, there's holes in the stock. That'll work. And let's see if we can find the right hardware for that. I don't know how much we need. Let's grab a 2mm. I don't think we need terribly long either. But we should try to work it in those back stays. I think that's the word. First. And 3mm feels good. That's the thing about putting screws into PLA. It can work great or it could crack it. So we're gonna just go slow, but 3mm feels good. I just hope that's what goes down in this hole on the Lexan. That's a good question. But that's nice. It's threading through. I like that. Let's see here. See, and that looks skinnier. I hate to think it's 2mm, and I don't know how much 2mm I have. I mean, we could just ream that a little bit. See if I have a 2mm handy. Let's get our little things, our extra jars of stuff. Wouldn't it be nice if they included hardware? I'm looking at you, Axial. So I wonder if I made that too big. I didn't go too far. So 2 will go. Alright, we'll do 2. And I have them handy. Yay, that was easy. Alright. Who throws away their hardware? Is that Josh? Shame. Me and my wonderful eyes. Like I said, I can figure something out for the... Don't tell me 2s don't even fit in there. What do we got going? What are you guys working on? Anything? I know it's Monday. Alright. That's a little tight through the Lexan, but I'm not worried about the Lexan. Which is good. That means it's going to be secure. Phoenix, what are you working on? You working on your drift truck? I think one of these nights I'm going to get my drift car in here. Have you figured out that Reef's gyro? Because I have it. And I still need to work on mine. I still need to mount the body for crying out loud. But I think I had it running. God, that's been It's probably been over a year since I tried to do anything with that. Alright, so we're going to put this in place. Where are we at? Thank you for the Moosejaw hour. We're running a little... No, we're here till 8:30, so we're good. I got in, I got set up, only ran it for a few minutes. That sounds like a real world problem there. There we go. Is that in? Check. Yep, we're in. Nice. Again. This is maybe mostly credit to Mr. James Knight. This thing is just going together smooth. Yeah, the paint job went together smooth. But all this stuff too. Just perfect. Come on, where are you going? Let's make sure we don't over tighten. Do I have room? And I have to go a little further in this one. Felt tight, but not quite all the way in. There we go. There we go. That feels... Nope, still a little more. Do want it tight. I don't want any play. Night, guys. I need my beauty sleep. Night, Phoenix. Sweet dreams. We'll talk to you soon. Got a guest bed set up anytime. Hey, Darren B's in the house. How you doing, Darren? There we go. So with this, there's no hole for the front. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab our trusty shoe glue and our X-Acto knife and not cut our palm live on YouTube. Do it. If I did, it'd be all for the views, right? All for the likes. We'll just dab that underneath there. And like I said, when it's all dry, I'll kind of cut it and peel away. And there we go. And I think that's all I need. Yeah, that's good. And there we go. We got our interior. Fortunately, we can't put it in yet because we got to finish these wonderful quarter panels. Ugh. Such an amateur. Darren, are you sim racing or are you tinkering around in your little desk area? Alright, we'll let that dry. Push down just a little bit. That's gonna look so good. And there we go. There is our interior. Again, with air venting tape for the chrome parts. Some details. Great Night Customs. 3D print. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. And it's going to look good. It's probably not quite a paint job I would usually do. Being, I don't know, it's clean. It's a clean job, you know. It's a clean paint job and all, but I don't know. It's almost like this is meant to be. I guess it depends on. I know bashers, when they buy an RC car, they don't care if it breaks. Where I gotta think us crawler people don't like when things break, especially scale items like roll bars. But I don't know. I have a 3D printer, so I'm sure Travis could hit me up anytime if something breaks. But this will be protected in a cage. I'm not worried about this at all. Alright? So that's going to look good. We got our helmet. We got our driver. We got a representative of Gazoo Racing taking it for a spin drive. What exactly is it? I don't know. Is it a desert racer? I don't know. Or does it just look cool? Alright. Was racing earlier, just relaxing now. Gonna be incredible when it's all together. I can't wait, because like I said, I can't take off the masking tape yet, because I'm going to peel this off, tape it off again, but we're gonna paint a sun windshield visor, I guess you would say, and we're gonna put the Gazoo Racing right straight across. I got one that's very, very long. In fact, we could prep that right now. Let's do that. I got two of them. Let's see. It's hard to see. There it is. All right. So again, off a Silhouette, which is, it's like a Cricut, a vinyl cutter, and that thing has been amazing. This is there's a guy out there, Mr. Custom Painting, and he's very good. He does everything by hand. He does it the Hemistorm way, I guess you would say, and Chris does that too. But he does amazing work where I'm like, he always puts the hashtag as hand cut or nothing, and I'm like, dude, I can't do that. So good on you. You do you. I'll do the Cameo vinyl cutter. I mean, I do some, but I just can't. The little dotted, there's the dotted eye, right? Yeah. A little dotted eye, the dot came loose, but that's not a big deal. Alright, so we're just going to prep this. When you do, probably can't see any of that. There, kind of there, the light. See the cut lines. It's very tiny. And the prep part is peeling this off. So there's going to be 3 colors on this. One way to peel this off, and all your tape, folks, is put it close. There we go. Kind of pull right and keep it low with it. Right, that kind of helps. But then again, the O just came up, so you kind of just work it a little bit and take your time. But that's the best way to, and I push it down. Sometimes I'll lay my X-Acto knife on it, especially on these small ones, because you just don't want to rip it off, because you know. And they do move sometimes too, so you got to go back like I am right now, pull it down, there you go, push it down there, and you're good. I got this vinyl stencil material on Amazon. Got like 30 feet of it, which is nice. I still have plenty. Gazoo, 2 O's. Now we're going for the racing. We see the racing. We have to see if that little dot shows up. And that's the things that are tough. The dotted I's or the little bits in between, like an A or O. Isn't this riveting? It's like watching grass grow, isn't it? It's like working at a golf course. I had good luck with printed roll bars, surprisingly. Yeah, they went great. And I did carbon fiber PLA. I have the PETG and I have the ABS. I just haven't printed it with them yet. And the file that I got off of Night Custom said matte PLA. I'm like, okay. Even though I did some with the PLA, that little dotted I. We'll get that I later. The carbon fiber PLA, just because it can handle some more heat. Okay, so we missed our little dot. That's fine. We're gonna press these down, make sure they're kind of lined up. And let's get that dotted I out there. It's still there, and we're still gonna have to watch it when we do eventually put it on the windshield. But it's working fine. I got the right sticky in. There you go. Press down. Now for these O's, right? And the A's that have the material in there. What I usually do is I kind of press my X-Acto there and kind of move it separately. I might have to take my fingertip to hold down the actual letter and so forth, but we'll try that right now. Like I said, we're just prepping this for tomorrow. This should be done by Wednesday when my hardware comes in. And look for it on Instagram probably like Thursday. I'll probably even put it on my Phoenix and take it outside and take some good photos of it. It's not for sale, but it is an example of what can I do for you with a future moose job of my creation. That's kind of what I'm doing. I still have commissions. In fact, I saw the Porsche today, reminded me of the Porsche for Darren. I want to get that done, and I still have the color schemes ready to go. I'm like, that's gonna be fun. But I do have to get one done for Mr. Tony Mazza. Another, and I'm not gonna go full ham like this with parts, because he'll do things that he wants to do. I know Tony. He's very creative. But it's a patriotic Stars and Stripes type of theme, and I'm going to be airbrushing it. All right. You could keep this just in case you need a patch up, but I cut 2 of these, so I'm pretty cool. So the first color is going to be white. So the G is white, so we're going to take out this G. But the other thing that's white is also the lettering here, the square, I guess you would say. I almost want to leave that as is. Or maybe it's black. Oh, it's black. Never mind. Good. Woo! That was smart. Here we go. And even though there's not a cut, oh, there is this time. So what I'm looking at here is the G and R. So they're both white, and the square part, there is a slit. It did cut it. It didn't cut on one of these other ones for some stupid reason. And with that, they have both G and R. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. That kind of reminds me when I did the Falcon livery for Vanquish. You know, companies are very particular about their liveries. probably because they paid somebody a lot of money to come up with it. So anyways, I painted one for them because they were going to use it for, this is when they were going to release the Falcon tires. And they wanted a Falcon painted theme Phoenix for promotion. And they commissioned me to do it, and I'm like, sweet. And I went and I found, let's see. I found a full-size car, an image of one. It wasn't AI. This is all before AI. Before the end of the world. Where's my tape? Did I move my tape out? No, I have it here. And it had stripes on the... it had the color, but it had a little bit touches of the blue pattern on the sides here. I said, well, that's cool. That's different. And I put it on there, and I put the Falcon logo on that and everything. And this is before they came out with the Falcon Edition Phoenix. And lo and behold, Falcon, however you pronounce it, they didn't like it. And they told Vanquish, do not use that. Because, copyright of their livery, and it has to be a certain way. Sorry for the noise. Even though I was thinking, I wonder if I could buy that body back. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so what I usually do, I lined up on the bottom of the letters. I don't want to overlap too much because I still have to cut away. And I'm just going to put that over there. And the less you have, the better. So we are going to cut through the top. Cut through. And we're not going to peel it off yet because I'm not ready to do that. But this decal will cut off it'll come off afterwards. But we have our stencil ready for tomorrow. And basically it's going to be like that because there you go. You can see Toyota and all that. The sticky side. With vinyl, you could buy transfer vinyl. It's not worth it. Good old masking tape works perfect. Alright. We'll take I forget what they call this, but basically I just lay that across there, push it down on the masking tape a little bit. And I'll do the same thing once I put it on the window. On the windshield. And there we go. We got a stencil ready. We'll put that off to the side. And like I said, we're going to make a nice, instead of using the Vanquish windshield visor, we're going to make a Gazoo Racing Viper. I did that before. I even did that on the Falcon one. It turned out really good. Still, I would have liked to talk to them. It's like, look, this is based off someone who painted your race car. And it has Falcon all over the place, man. What more do you want? CEOs. They're so much fun, right? Alright. So, what we got going tomorrow, we got this in place. We're going to see about, maybe I'll just put Vanquish logos, stickers on the headrest. I could squeeze that in there. But that is done. The interior is done. I didn't do too much on the helmet. I didn't want to, just somebody has a white test helmet. That sounds good. We've got to finish this. We got to finish the quarter panels. We're going to do white. I think I could do that tonight. Yeah, we're at the top of the hour. We're going to see what we could do. Then I'll wait till tomorrow because, like I said, I have to wait till Wednesday till the hardware shows up to put on the inner fenders. The fenders, I should say. And I can't wait. This is the piece of resistance. This is going to look so good. Right? It fits so nice. Look at that. It's so pretty. So pretty. A little bright red than I wanted because that's the name of the color. But, yeah. There we go. We got some things to do, but I think this should be done on Wednesday when I get that hardware, and I'll ream the little holes in there for it and put those in, and hopefully 5 millimeters is not too long. I think that would be just right. And hopefully the 2.0 millimeters will be M2s, I should say, will be just the right hardware. It'll create a thread in the PLA, and these are carbon fiber PLA, so we have that. There's a lot to do to it. It's just a matter of getting done. And then, like I said, it's going to display as my service to you if you want me to print any of the Night Customs stuff for you. I could print them raw, meaning they're just in the PLA, or I can customize, paint them for you for my services, whatever that is. But other than that, this is great. It looks good. And like I said, we're gonna cut out the side windows, and we're gonna make a window mesh. The window net protector, so you don't fly out. But it looks good. And we put this along with this, and then we do this. I mean, we could do all of this, can't we? Put that there. That's gonna look so good. All right, and you put the roll bars and all that stuff. I mean, it's just too much. I mean, it's gonna get scratched up. I hope it does. Let's see if I can hold this here. Apparently not. Let's see if I can do this. Let's hold this here. Give you an idea what it'll look like, and then we'll put that one right there in between. That should hold in place. Right? Oh, look at it. And then if we could do this, another balancing act. Here we go. Put that on top. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's gonna look bitchin'. I can't wait till it's done. Look for that Thursday. That's my timeline, I think. But I mean, usually it takes me if I really ticked off my family and just did this, it'd probably take me still 3 days to paint, put together. Printing's pretty easy. Printing with the bamboo's not taking too much time. I do it ahead of time and so forth, so it's pretty good. It's mostly the paint, let it dry, especially in winter. It's getting colder. I got my space heater in my workroom. I close the door, and I go in the garage. I paint, and then I go back into my workroom, close the door, and let this bake in front of the space heater. Out here in the summer, I could put this outside, and it'll be dry in 2 minutes. That's the dry heat here in Nevada. It's like a paint booth, a natural paint booth. But right now, it's not. We had the funkiest weather. We had high winds, dust storm. There was a fire that broke out in Washoe County, in the same area, in the Davis Creek area, just north of there, south of Galena. And I'm thinking, holy crap, and the winds were going fast. And then it snowed. And then it was kind of calm. That's Nevada weather. It's really freaky out here. And hopefully everybody's houses are safe. I think the fire was still kind of going when it kind of calmed down. But we have that. Anyway, let's take some last minute comments and everything and that. I was racing. Hey Joe, it looks on. Thank you, Claymore RC. Welcome. Gigawatt, hey. Gigawatt, you were hanging out with Reef, weren't you? I think. You were hanging out with somebody. I had good luck with printed roll bars. Oh, you're the one that said that. Sorry, I didn't even see the name. Sorry, Gigawatt. How you doing, sir? It's good to see you. I saw you on the gram, hanging out with the big wigs of, I believe, Reef's RC. You got something cooking there? You got something cooking? Reef's a good guy. He treats me well as well. Even though I was going to try to become a team driver, but he's not taking any more people for a while, which I don't blame him. He's got too many. Anyways, folks, that was fun. And then, God, we're going to put that on there. It's just going to look cool. I think when I take a picture of this, I need to make it look like SEMA, like with a mirror underneath, so you can see underneath and such, and so forth. I don't know. We'll see what I can do. But this is exciting. Like I said, meet me here next Monday. Hopefully I'll remember. And like I said, it's just what we're going to fix. We're going to focus on my stuff, even though this is kind of my stuff. We're just kind of me telling you that I can print for you, even though this is a Moosejaw for Travis. But I think next week we could either put the motor into sprint racing, get ready for Dirt Oval here coming up in December. We can finish the drift car, mount the body at least, do something, and other things that it's kind of like a fix it live show. Maybe we'll do 2 lives. We'll do the Moosejaw hour, and then we'll do fix it Mondays. I don't know, something, or we'll just do 1. Why commit to 2? Anyways, folks, thank you for joining the Moosejaw RC Hour. It's a little 9 minutes past, so you got a little bonus for, well, really 6 minutes since I was 3 minutes late. Thank you for being patient there, too. But we'll see you next Monday. And again, hit that like, subscribe, and I really enjoyed this new format with an hour. We'll just spend 1 hour doing something. And I hope that while we're doing 1 hour, you have whatever tasty beverage next to you, and you are tinkering yourself. So we can see what you guys are doing, all right? Rideworks Incorporated. I love everything you do, Mr. Joe. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, man. Other than that, folks, we'll see you next Tuesday. And, yeah, we'll see what else I could do. Other videos. I need to get some video production, too. But we'll see about, now that Vanquish unleashed the H10 axle kits front and back, I guess it's still relevant to do my 4-wheel steering optics. So maybe I've been meaning to do that. I just got to do that, so I'll focus on that. Since this is going easy, I think I could do that. Let's make a video. Why not? All right, and stick to it. I make a lot of videos and I never find the time to edit them, and then by the time it's irrelevant. That's how fast I go. Anyways, folks, enough of that. I'm ranting and raving. Thank you for joining. Enjoy your work week, hopefully, and have fun, and cheeseburgers and fries, and adios.